keep on going? Can I keep on going?
Yes.
Next question. Are you carrying a load? This is the answer silently in your heart. Are you carrying a load that you don't need to be carrying? Are you carrying a load that you don't need to be carrying? I'm going to read this one to you, but you can write this one down. Matthew 11, 28 through 30. Ready? Yes. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Why? For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you are carrying loads that you were not meant to carry. You cannot handle it. If your yoke is heavy, guess what? You got the wrong yoke around your neck. Hello? You got the wrong yoke around your neck. Why? Because the Lord's yoke is easy. His burden is light. So what do? This is the good news. This is when it shifts for you people who raise your hands. The 16 of you. It's this simple. Turn it over to Jesus. Yes. Just let it go. Just let it go. You ready to turn some stuff over to Jesus, folks? Yes. Listen, if you do not turn it over to Jesus, your concerns over to Jesus, guess what? They're going to own you. They're going to control you. They're going to own you. They will control you. Glory to God. They're going to burden you down. And then you know what's going to happen? If your circumstances, your burdens control you, this spiritual death spiral will begin. Wow. If your burdens are controlling you, the spiritual death spiral will begin. And those burdens are there. They move from concerns and become worries. Worries that impact your very being. You think about them all the time. They wake you up at night. First thing on your mind in the morning. What does that mean? You're under their bondage. You're under their bondage. There will always be pressure. There will always be weights. There will always be things that have the ability to weigh us down. Always, always. There's a man who was walking on the side of the road with some potatoes. Say potatoes. Potatoes. Anybody ever eat Pastor Pierre's potatoes? Maybe they bless your life. Bless your life. You gonna testify about it? I'll give you the money later. That's what. The man was coming to my house, walking on the side of the road. Had a big old sack of potatoes. He was struggling, man. Struggling with this weight, this bag of potatoes. My brother pulled over in his pickup truck and said, "Come on, let me give you a ride. I give you a ride to Pastor's house." Guy got in the car and said, "All right, thank you." So we got in the car. Bag. So I can use my bag because I know they ain't nothing funky up in here. I'd be afraid to take somebody else's bag. I don't know what's gonna fall out. I have to pray for you. Got in the car. It was riding right in. You driving or you? I needed something. I think you let me drive. I get to sit because I'm the pastor. All of a sudden he says, "Yo, why don't you rest? Put the bag of potatoes on the floor." And the guy said, No. You've already picked me up and you're taking me to Pastor's house. I don't want to weigh you down with any more weight. Thank you, son. But listen to the stupidity here. He was already in the truck. So if he's in there, the weight is already in there. But he kept on carrying the load that he could have just laid down. Are you carrying a load that you can just lay down? Jesus said, "Come to me. If you're tired, come to me. If you need rest, baby, come to me. If you're heavy laden, come to me. If you're burdened, come to me. If you're overwhelmed, come to me. If you're confused, come to me. If you feel lost, come to me. If your heart feels sick, come to me. If you feel lonely, come to me. If you feel afraid, come to me. And if you don't come to him, you're making another choice to continue to carry that burden. And after a while, that thing is going to completely weigh you down. And spiritually, lead you to death. Wow. Stop carrying the weight, ladies and gentlemen.